Now we have the management of the Dhanlakshmi Bank also joining us right now. Bipin Kabra, who's the CFO of the company or of the bank, joins us at this point. Mr. Kabra, you know, what's the outlook that you can offer in terms of especially protecting your net interest margins given this quarter's performance?
If you look at the performance this quarter has been actually good across all the parameters. The business growth has been close to about 75% over the last year. Our PAT increase, the profit, has grown almost about 450%. The NPA, the asset quality, has also been a substantial improvement, and the NPA levels are at about 1.05%, which is a gross NPAs. And the NIM margins which are there, they've seen the improvement in NIM, and for the quarter, the NIM stands at about 2.6%, versus 2.4% last quarter.
You know, you've been showing a significant growth in your net interest margins, but before I go across and ask you anything more, could we just, for the benefit of our viewers, Mr. Kabra, address your numbers in terms of your top line, bottom line growth? How much have you clocked in this quarter?
In terms of the deposits, the deposit stands at about 10,500 crores, up from 6,000 crores a year back. The advances stands at about 7,700 crores, up from about 4,400 crores. So on both the segments, we have seen about 75% to 77% of increase in the deposits and advances.
Bipin, 450% jump in PAT YOY. I mean, that's albeit on a lower base. How do you anticipate the performance of the quarters ahead? Because most people believe that Q4 and possibly Q1 of FY12 would see a squeeze in margins at least, if not more.
I agree to that extent. Yes, there would be, as a banking industry as a whole, we would see the cost of deposits going up, and there would be some pressures on them. But for Dhanlakshmi Bank, because of the changing business mix, the effect on the bank would be lower. We had a good amount, significant amount of contribution coming from large corporate, which gives a lower NIM, which today is changing the portfolio mix. We had 64% coming from large corporate a year back. Today it stands at about 40%. So because of the changing business profile, the NIMs would improve.
All right. One final word, Bipin. I remember having a conversation with you one quarter back about the fundraising plans that you had. Everything done on that front, or something could be expected? I mean, something on the anvil?
No, we proposed to raise, and today the board of directors have approved our fundraising plan, and we would raise up to 5.5 crores equity shares and would raise about 1,000 crores over the next couple of months.
By what instrument would this be, Bipin?
Those nitty-gritties have not been firmed up. We would take the call as we move forward.
But just one final word. How much of this would be raised by equity-linked instruments?
The entire thing is core capital. The entire thing is equity.
All right. We'll leave it at that, Bipin. Thanks so much and all the best. And congratulations on a very good set of numbers. So that's Dhanlakshmi Bank. Just in case for people who missed out on the numbers, 450% increase in net profit. Of course, it's a very low base, mind you, versus 1.3 crores. They have clocked in a PAT of 7.